Hello, welcome to Mission Motorsport headquarters, and we're actually stood in the workshop which looks after the fleet of more than 30 vehicles which are used in the delivery of recovery sport. The reason why Mission Motorsport started was really as a volunteer-driven effort. I'd always used my background in motorsport to help raise money for service charities, but when I came back in 2011 it was really quite personal. Motorsport is almost unique in that there is no Paralympic separate category for those who are disabled. You adapt the vehicle instead of the sport itself. It allows people to compete on a level playing field against the able-bodied, and that's a really powerful tool. The likes of Lionel is an exceptional driver. He's one of the most naturally gifted guys I've ever had the pleasure to work with. He's done a lot of car control stuff, he's done his stunt team activity, he was trained by Terry Grant. He's a lot more nervous about him going racing than I am about him going racing. He's such a natural behind the wheel, so I'm really excited about that.
My name's Lionel O'Connor. I'll be driving the CRV for Mission Motorsport at Race of Remembrance. I was injured back in 2006 with an IED in Iraq. I was with the Royal Anglian Regiment. It was routine patrol and look on F-leg. Yeah. I've been given this opportunity through Mission Motorsport and Honda. Well, I'm starting to understand why Mission Motorsport uses racing for recovery. I think the main thing with Mission Motorsport is the fact that I can bring my family. They get to see what I'm doing. They get to be involved in what I'm doing. When we go home, it's not different for them.
A CRV is not the natural first choice from the Honda range in order to go racing. But to be perfectly honest, the Type R is too quick for Race of Remembrance. So we had a chat with Synchro Motorsport up at Swindon and said, what can we do which would keep that Honda presence on the grid? But there's another really important link as well with Swindon. We've got a young man called Whizzer who has successfully gained his diploma and is working on the line in Swindon at the moment, producing the likes of the CRV which is behind me.
My name is Whizzer Simbe. I got involved with Mission Motorsport after getting back from Afghanistan. If I didn't go through Mission Motorsport, I don't think I would have been able to secure a job with Honda. The training itself was very, very good, and the lectures and the tutors have been very friendly, and it's been a very good experience because I love working with cars. The things they're doing on the car, seriously, I've never actually seen something like this, in a Honda. And even if you can take this car and show the Honda lads down there, they'll be like, what kind of car is this?
My name's David and I'm the technical manager here at Mission Motorsport. This is the Honda CRV that we're building, trying to make it as close to a Type R as possible. So we've got Type R prototype discs and calipers, racing suspension, as well as all the safety and MSA rate kit you need for a race car.
Race of Remembrance is not very far away, and the car which is standing behind me is not very built yet into a race car. We're really looking forward to Race of Remembrance, but that date is not going to move for us. So the weekend of the 11th and 12th, that thing needs to race 12 hours into the night and then through the day.
We're here at Anglesey at the Mission Motorsport's Race of Remembrance. The Forces Motorsport charity hold a 12-hour endurance race here in Wales at the end of every year across Remembrance Weekend. So they'll race for 12 hours into the dark on Saturday night. The race is then restarted on Sunday morning. But unusually and uniquely, this race stops during the day on the Sunday for a remembrance service here in the pit lane.
Yeah, I've been around here as a passenger for this is my third year, so I've been around a few times as a passenger. For me, this is a good vehicle to learn in because I feel safe in it, it's comfortable, I've got heaters in it, all that, so through the corners, this thing's actually pretty good. There's not much that can keep up with us when we're going through these corners.
My name is Alex Goy. I work for Motor1.com and I'm here to race with Mission Motorsport in car 102. I heard they were doing it and I thought, can you really turn a CRV into a racing car? And it turns out you can. It's weirdly comfortable. You have this image of racing cars being kind of hot, sticky and noisy. It's quiet. It's quiet, it's relaxing. It's basically a Sunday drive but with some body roll.
John Allen Butterworth, Paralympic cyclist, and gold medalist from Rio, and I'm racing for Mission Motorsport at Anglesey di Race of Remembrance. Obviously the Honda CR-V, it's diesel automatic. The brakes are really good. You know, you can outbrake most things on track. It pulls okay out the corners. You know, we can go long stints, I think, with the diesel, and well, we're not the slowest on the grid anyway.
Pretty odd to see something so big going around a racetrack and actually doing quite well. Everyone's pretty shocked by it. So we actually finished building the car at midnight Wednesday and then drove here Thursday, tweaked it, and then all of qualifying this morning doing work on the tyres with the aid of the guys from Synchro as well.
We did a really long stint first time out, really to see how far we could get the tyres and how long the fuel could be expected to go. And I came in with 0 miles showing on the sort of trip meter for fuel. And the tyres, I think you'll probably see, we've got all the wear that we can out to the front. We'd hoped for an hour and a half out of them. We did 2 hours 15, 2 hours 20. So yeah, really good. And the car feels great. It's going really well.
Yeah, it was good, really fun. I'm getting used to the car now, so I'm getting consistent times. Definitely having probably more fun than anyone else, I imagine. I'm just going to try and do my thing, get into the groove, and if I speed up, I'm happy. I'll be happy with that. My main aim is just to bring it back to the next guy. That's what we're here to do.
So we're on day 2, just started the second 6-hour stint. So far we're probably one of the happier teams in the garage. We've had no real problems with the car. We didn't have any time to replace the engine or refresh it ready for this race. So we're currently running on the original standard CR-V Honda engine. It's running really well so far.
This morning it's a little bit apprehensive because it's very wet out there. It's a race car, not driven it in anger in the wet before, and it was absolutely phenomenal. It grips, it goes, the brakes are just wicked.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
Let's go racing!
Hi, I'm William Reeks. I'm here with Mission Motorsport Day pit crew for the CR-V. I was part of the 2nd Royal Tank Regiment. Jim Cameron was actually my OC in Afghanistan at the time, so obviously when I got hit and that. And shortly after that he started Mission and I just started doing things for them. Yeah, it's something to get out of the house and that really. Do something different, something I enjoy. I've always loved working on cars, hammering and spannering and that, so it is like being back in the army, laugh, joke, get on with things, working as a team. It's really good, yeah, really enjoying it, yeah.
My name's Steve from Civic Motorsport, race team, do endurance racing, 24-hour and brick car. I've come on to help out the Mission Motorsport guys who've fully prepped CR-V for racing. Our aim is to finish. It's only just been built, but yes, it seems to be looking after its tyres very well. It's a Honda CR-V race car. It's brilliant.
Absolutely great. I mean, that Honda CR-V is a proper race car now. It's properly blooded. Just finished a 12-hour endurance race, and it hasn't put a foot wrong the entire time. And it's allowed it to climb up through the margins, and we finished on the podium. And it's Lionel who's finished it on the podium, and I'm so proud of him and the guys. It's been brilliant. So, yeah, delighted. What a way to finish the race.
Now to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.